Hello guys, welcome back to our Bitcoin update. Here right now we're breaking out here, so this pattern is very interesting. As I mentioned, I had a live stream yesterday, and in my video on Saturday I said most likely the lows are in for all altcoins. So if you remember, we had this shift pitchfork here, and over the weekend I said we tested this once and we're up here, and I said usually when we get a second touch we're gonna break through this, which exactly what we happened. So on the weekend we got a very nice sideways action, which is very typical, and right now we have finally broken through this pitchfork. Right now we broke through with such an impulsive momentum. If we go here to our original, there's a big possibility that this median line here, as I also mentioned, is going to be the next target. So in my opinion, when price already has come so far, there's a very big possibility that Bitcoin will come here, and this is what's going to cause the final fifth wave to start. So this is going to be a small resistance, but overall Bitcoin is now heading to 90k in my opinion. So once we break this line here, you can see we have here on the bigger time frame 1, 2, 3, 4. Right now we're going for the fifth wave. So as I said, I do believe the sideways action is about to come to an end. As long as we can reach this median line here, we're probably going to get a small retrace. So here's going to be the next target, probably a retrace, and then we're going to continue slowly grinding higher towards the top here, which can be the final top for Bitcoin at around 90,000. So you can see here, if we come out on the daily, we're still going towards this median line, as I've been saying for a long time. So the plan is still in play. Right now, I think we have predicted the market more perfectly. We could not have predicted it. I said the sideways movement is here. We predicted the low here using this pitchfork. So you really want to learn how to use these pitchforks. If you're interested to join my private trades, join the Discord link down below. I also teach how to draw these pitchforks. So you can see here on the shift one, you can just have caught the bottom here and just ride the wave up. So this is why you ideally really want to use these pitchforks. So if you come here on Ethereum, similar pattern here. We had this pitchfork, we broke through it. So what we want to do in here on Ethereum, we want to use the original. So you can see here, Ethereum has similar pattern then to Bitcoin. As I said, the fourth wave is in on Ethereum, and the Ethereum's next target is 4,600. So you can see here how on the original, this is also what I said, that we need, as long as we can stay inside this line here, even over the weekend, we managed to stay inside this line, Ethereum will go to this median line. So for my next target for Ethereum is 3,900 around this median line. Probably going to get a small pullback once we reach it, because this is going to be resistance. But overall, we need to remember that the direction is higher. So right now, you really want to enter altcoins. As I mentioned in the VIP Discord, we started entering a lot of leverage trades on altcoins, because I do believe a lot of altcoins have bottomed over Sunday when we're getting a pullback, which I will cover in a second, the altcoins. So overall, the fourth wave is in now, and right now the direction is higher. Of course, we might get some pullbacks now and then, but overall, I do think the final fifth wave has started. So Ethereum next target is this pitchfork as well, similar like we have on Bitcoin. That we've been following for a super long time. So the next I want to cover is NEAR. That's one coin we're long right now in the VIP. So this is one pattern that I mentioned also yesterday, is most altcoins have bottomed the 0.31. This is a very strong signal that the fourth wave is in. So you can see on the 0.31 on the daily how we got one touch, two touches. So ideally you want to enter long here with high leverage on these touches on the 0.31, because when I see this pattern in a lot of altcoins, this shows me that the bottom is in. So I do strongly believe, for example, on NEAR and most altcoins, that the bottom is in, and right now we're starting the fifth wave here. So the next target for my NEAR, the longer term, is 12, and hopefully then 19 later on. So I do expect the final top for NEAR will be around 19, 20, depending when we reach it, because you have this major pitchfork, and usually algorithms, they keep buying until we reach the median line, and that's when they start to sell their positions. So down here already, I was telling people that the lows are in, and probably right now we're going higher. So you don't have to be early in crypto. You don't have to buy down here to make a lot of money. You can even be late. Right now we're in the middle/late stages of the bull market. So you can buy late here and still make the most profits, as long as you can predict a low, enter with leverage. And that's how you actually can make good money. Also here, if we check on CELO, that we also went long, you can see here on the weekly time frame, how we have bottomed at the 0.31. So we never got a weekly close below this 0.31, and that's when I decided to enter long. So you can see we're already in profits here. Hopefully, if Bitcoin continues higher as I predicted, I do believe CELO can start its final fifth wave and slowly going higher here. Once we break these highs, there's no real resistance. So I do believe CELO can easily go to 2.6 and final target 3.2. So let me cover Solana, because a lot of people have been asking me about Solana. I know it's one of your favorite coins. So Solana is still following this pitchfork. I really like Solana as well. From the all-time lows here to the highs, and then here. So we have this bigger 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if we zoom in on the smaller time frame, this is also a reason why I said the lows are in. We can see here we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can make this one red. You can see here from the second wave to the third wave. Again, you see this pattern in I see this in all altcoins almost. I just don't have time to cover them all. We got a bottom at the 0.31. As soon as I saw this, I said the fourth wave is most likely in, but fourth waves like to do sideways. So we have gotten a lot of sideways here action. Right now we also have this line of the pitchfork, this one, the 0.25, which is very important. So right now Solana is staying above it. So I do believe Solana is going to start now its fifth wave sooner or later, following the rest of the altcoins. And the biggest confirmation is when we break this highs, then we know the fifth wave has started. So for my next target is 254 for Solana, and my final target is around 330 for Solana. Right now Solana has been lagging behind a bit, but I think it's just normal because I do believe Solana will outperform Bitcoin. So if we check here like this, you can see then our next target for Solana is the smaller time frame pitchfork, which we're 99% going to reach 187. And then if we go on the original, which I do believe Solana has possibility as well to reach, is around 198. So this is the shorter term targets you want to look here. If you are long, take partial profits once we reach, because we might get pullbacks. And of course, you never know what the market will do in the short term. So good always to take partial profits, but ideally you want to enter long here. Of course, it's easier said than done, but once you get good at the 0.31 fibs, you want to enter long here, tight stop loss, and then try to ride it up as high as you go. So here you can make some insane profits. And this is what I teach in my Discord. Just click the link down below. So overall, the most important chart right now is the total altcoin market cap, as I've been covering. So the altcoin market cap is still under resistance. So we're still finishing this fourth wave. But once this fourth wave is finished, then if we go, this is the normal scale, and then if we go to the log scale, as I've been saying, this is the next target for altcoins, which is over 1 trillion. We're going to make an all-time high for the total altcoin market cap. So we're still haven't even started yet on altcoins. Altcoins are still going sideways. Once we break the resistance, they're going to fly very, very quickly. So right now, Bitcoin is dominating here a bit. It's moving much more than out of altcoins, but overall, I do expect altcoins, of course, to outperform Bitcoin. But all eyes right now on this pitchfork on Bitcoin. If we start pulling back, we want to ideally to stay above this line here, the 0.5 line, because as long as we can stay above, I do believe that Bitcoin is going to reach this median line sooner or later, since you can see algorithms have been pushing the price here, same like we did on Ethereum. So this is a very bullish sign, even though this pitchfork is very steep. Something to remember, usually I'm a bit skeptical of these steep pitchforks, but overall, if this is indeed the final fifth we're starting, very likely we're going to reach this target sooner or later, because this would mean that the top for Bitcoin would be before 23rd of April, which is actually very early in my opinion. This would mean like insane impulsive move here, or you get the point. I'm just trying to kind of calculate what time we could reach the all-time highs. I do believe it's going to take longer, but there's possibility to reach this median line here on Bitcoin. So just something to keep in mind. Otherwise, please like the video. I will upload again. I always upload daily for the whole year. Leave a like because of this helps me get motivate to keep uploading daily. And make sure to join the Discord, link in bio.
Yeah, trendsetter, whoa, league of my own, it don't get better. No, read what I wrote, I'm a bestseller. Yeah, reach for my goals.